Welcome back to AI for the Humanities. I'm Meghan McInnis-Domínguez, Associate Professor of Spanish at the University of Delaware. Today, I'm excited to introduce a new series featuring my talented interns who will share their insights on some of the latest generative AI tools. In an earlier episode, we discussed the ethical questions surrounding these tools, and now we're diving into their practical applications and challenges. Our first presenter is Rebecca Gomes, who will explore ChatGPT, its benefits, limitations, and how it can be used by students and faculty alike.
Hello, welcome to my first video on my AI research. So I've been researching AI with humanities and its benefits and how it can be truly effective and impactful in your field. So I have a ChatGPT, which has been really interesting to get to learn since I use it a lot and I'm sure you all use it a lot too. So let's get started. A little bit about me first. So I am a double major on international relations and Spanish studies, and I also have a minor in Latin American and Iberian studies. So this research has been pretty insightful on what I do as a student, and I love to share what I have so far. So a few things that we're going to go over is what is ChatGPT, why use it, a few of the features, and it comes with a subscription. So a little bit on that. Also, ChatGPT within humanities, or it's how can it help you and what are ways to use it, and also a few drawbacks from AI and this specific program. So, ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT and what does it do? So, and I think that it is truly a helpful tool because of its feature to talk human like. So you can have any prompts and it can give you feedback in a human like response, which is really interesting. So ChatGPT or Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer is an advanced natural language processing, so NLP, model developed by OpenAI. And you may ask, who is OpenAI? OpenAI is a AI research and development company. So they research AI technology with a goal of benefiting humans and benefiting humanity. So the CEO is Sam Altman, and he developed it with a group of people. And one person who's really famous and you might know is Elon Musk. So Elon Musk was part of developing ChatGPT, and even though he's not in part of the board, I'm sure he had a great impact on this technology. So OpenAI right now is worth $29 billion. So it's a really big company. And when they launched ChatGPT 4, which it was launched recently, it was also groundbreaking because it kind of had, compared to ChatGPT 1, it kind of had a lot of different things. So it had improved model alignment, so the ability to follow your interaction, so kind of retain memory, have everything that you input in a prompt kind of memory in the back, so it uses it to answer the next prompt. Also, it lowered the likelihood of generating offensive and dangerous input because it's technology and it's not really a human. It's trained by humans to develop responses, but doesn't mean it can always come up with those responses. So the ability kind of it lowered the likelihood of the kind of coming up with offensive languages, which is really good. It also increased factual accuracy. So all the facts are more accurate because it kind of received the feedback and it was aware that a lot of things were fake. So also better internet connectivity, meaning it can research real time in the internet when you're asking questions, which is really good for you to kind of keep up with the current events and also be able to see that where this information is coming from. And lastly, it kind of improved in a way that's better steerability. So the ability of changing behaviors according to how you use it. So as I said, it connects to memory. As you use it, the AI tool kind of adapts to what you input before, and your information gets to know you. So it tailors the next response to what you not want to hear, but kind of how you would like to kind of get the answer, which is really good. So you kind of use like the path dependence to create a different answer and tailor to your best interest. So yeah, so now why use ChatGPT? Mainly like can be a beneficial way, or as a student, I mean, why is it so popular? So you can use it in many ways. You can use as research. You can get prompts. You can get research tools. You can educate yourself in several things. You can educate yourself in very specific subjects in history, politics. You can also educate yourself in language. It can translate you. It can talk to you in a different language. It can help you develop that skill, which is really good because um, a lot of people are not able to have that one person who's fluent in this language that you're learning. So it helps you practice the language, which is really good. It gives you support on writing. So it gives you different writing theories, tools. It can develop papers. It can develop essays, emails, poems. There are several different ways. It can also help with analysis. So you can help you with analysis, images, literature, which is really important, or it can give you perspectives that are like philosophical debates, philosophical inquiries, guidance. It can guide you through a lot of different issues, not only in career, but it can also guide you through issues related to your projects. It can also help in personal development, so it can give you reflective perspectives. Not only so like well-being and mindful, such as like exercises and mindful tips, or like personal growth. It can also help with culture exposure. So if you want to immerse yourself in a different culture, it can give you kind of tools for that. It can give you a global awareness because it's connected to the internet, and the internet is very globalized. It's extremely globalized. It can also help you with resume building, cover letter, practice for interviews, conversations, one-to-one conversation, networking. Can give you so many different ways that you can. It can also, I think, the biggest one is like editing, advice on literal kind of editing and feedback, which is really good. And it's a really human like kind of feature that you giving feedback as a one to one person. So these are only a few of the ways it can help you. But now let's go to features and subscriptions. So a few of the ChatGPT has a few features, and with the ChatGPT 4, it comes with a lot of interesting features. So I'm going to mention two different aspects. So some of them are very specific. Let's say so. It, ChatGPT has the ability for you to do plugins. So what it means is it has different pages and different apps. So you can use like YouTube diagrams, and if you choose any of them, they'll give you kind of answers with that respective databases, which is really cool, and it gives you a broad sense of the internet. This is called plugins, but also another way is web browsing. So you can access information through Bing, links, quotes, citations, all of these literature, or the like literature or English textbook or like any textbook that you need, it can give you information through that. Another feature is the advanced data analysis. So this has to be activated on ChatGPT 4. And what it does, you can select any file or any image, and it will give you the data, but not only just data, it will give you data through graphs or images or whatever you want, which was a different way of developing an argument or developing kind of the information that you need from um, that data analysis. Another feature is GPT Vision, which is the response and kind of diagnosis to images and identifying issues and coming up with solution. So this is a little different. This is not just identifying the data. This is coming up with solutions. So critical thinking, and it means that I can take a picture of a ripped shirt and I can say, tell me why, what's wrong with this picture, how can I fix it, yada yada, things like that. And it would give you a list of this is what's wrong, the shirt's ripped. The shirt's ripped in this location. You can go to somewhere, you can buy a new one, you can throw it out, you can fix it, you can learn how to give you infinite amounts of problem solving features or ways to problem solving, which is really interesting. Another feature is the DALL-E 3. So it can generate images through single prompt and AI, like single prompt. So the AI can create images and content and logos for your personal use or for your career use, which is really cool. It helps you with creativity and it gives you a different perspective on things that you wouldn't think of. So if you're into marketing or if you're into your own brand, you can build that through ChatGPT. Another feature is the GPTs, which is just custom versions of the chat that you can make it yourself and train it. So what it means is you can input and you personalize each chat box to answer a different way or like know you. So you can say, I'm a student, I want you to answer in paragraph forms, in bullet points, in step by step. And each respective kind of task, it would answer with like that. So let's say if I say in bullet points, every time I ask something, it would answer in bullet points. And you can create several different ones and you can always choose which one you want, which is really cool and interesting. And it's a quick way to kind of just click on it and it's there for you. Yes, so let's go to subscription. So ChatGPT is free. However, a lot of its features you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. So as you can see here, the access to ChatGPT, it's free for everyone. You can access. However, if you want to access to GPT 4.0, which gives you more accurate, detailed answers, you need to pay the subscription, which is usually $20 a month. And it comes with that. It comes with unlimited access to ChatGPT because sometimes when you use a chat box too much, at least I encountered this issue, it says that I have a limited amount of prompts. However, this way you have unlimited. So access to GPT 4.0, which comes with the DALL-E prompt that I said, it also has now a voice memo, which is not here, but the voice memo, which is just, it got launched a few months ago, and it means that you can imitate accents, talk to you, like interviews in different language, which is really cool. Feature. So it includes full access to ChatGPT 4.0, free range on image analysis and creations when paying for the subscription, effective use of DALL-E 3, and the creation of interactive charts, diagrams created from files that you can upload from Google or Microsoft. There's also a few other things. This I got it from kind of OpenAI. So access to Google Gemini, you need Pro, unlock advanced tools. So advanced AIs such as image generator also need the Pro, and then no limits Pro, and this is a new thing, the chat in WhatsApp, the chat box. It's coming soon and has not been released yet. So let's go over a few of the differences between ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4, and the 4.0. So as you can see, ChatGPT developed by AI, so it can describe futuristic cityscape at night, write a thrill, pirate adventure, explain computing basics. So these are a few things that AI gave it to me on the difference between each tool. So ChatGPT 4 stands as one of the fastest models available for a wide range of everyday tasks. The AI model is equipped to answer questions and provide assistance with various tasks, including composing emails, essays, and codes. So let's move on to ChatGPT 4, the Pro. So this is the most advanced AI model, and it kind of excels in tasks that require advanced reasoning, complex instructions, interpretation, enhanced creativity, and it operates a slightly slower than the ChatGPT model, and it delivers superior outputs. So this is more for someone who really uses ChatGPT in a superior way. Like if you're just as a student, you just need it for help. You can ChatGPT will kind of be sufficient for whatever your task you want. But this is interesting just to compare them. And the 4.0, it's the newest model, and it claims it's stronger and faster. And this one is really interesting. GPT 4.0, it comes with the ability of quantitative questions, so math and physics, creative writing, and many other challenging tasks. So as you know, we talked about, so ChatGPT is an AI tool, and how AI collects data is through the internet databases. So I see patterns, I see words, I see collects that through that, and it's also trained. So this is really incredible because now with the quantitative questions with math and physics, rather seeing patterns and surfing through the internet, it learns how to solve these questions, these mathematical problems, and it learns how to do that, which is extremely advanced and kind of dangerous for the future. At least I didn't have this when I was growing up. Okay, so now going back to the drawbacks. We talked about ChatGPT within Humanities, got a little over my head, but so some of the drawbacks. So as I said, because it serves through the internet to collect the data, it may collect false information that is out there. There's a lot of political propaganda that's incorrect, a lot of historical facts that may not be true, and because it kind of doesn't really understand the content like a human, it just detects the information it puts out there, which can also lead to limited understanding of these insensitive content. So a lot of it can be fake, a lot of it can be insensitive, meaning it can have responses that are off topic and insensitive, which has gotten better, and they've developed a better way for it to kind of lower the chances of saying offensive things. However, it still can happen. Another thing is kind of repetitive responses. It sometimes, as I said, using ChatGPT, you need to learn how to put a prompt, and which is truly important and essential for you to get an effective answer. Meaning, if you just say a simple question, you may get repetitive answers over and over and over again that doesn't really have like a meaning. So fall back on generic responses if it doesn't have enough context to work with, which is why we'll learn in video 2 on how to develop a really good prompt with very detailed information so it can maximize your responses in like effective ways. Another issue is the dependence on training data. It means that it's based on patterns in data. So sometimes it can be biases and it can have gaps in between these datas. And because it has no personal experience, it can't really draw on feelings. It has a limited quality of interactions, so it doesn't have empathy and like a deep understanding. It also has privacy concerns. I would be aware and careful of what you put out on GPT, because you don't it can be leaked. It's kind of public in there. So be aware of what you're sharing with this AI. Not only this AI, but kind of all AI tools. In addition, it also has limited text. It can't really interpret all text and images and sounds because it is trained and not human like. So with that, we finalize my video on ChatGPT. Thank you so much for being here and listening. I'm excited to talk about ways that we can like effectively write prompts for ChatGPT, and I'm happy to share my research. And thank you so much.
That's all for today. I'll be posting other videos from the AI for the Humanities interns in the coming weeks. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell.
Hey there, I'm Rebecca G. Let me tell you about my friend GPT. It's more than just a chatbot. You see, it's revolutionizing the humanities. There's a method helps me ask it right. Custom instructions make it bright. From research to writing day and night. ChatGPT, my digital friend, helping scholars comprehend. From philosophy to poetry, making learning never end. Language learning, cultural views, literature reviews, and ethics too. Creative writing when I'm stuck, brainstorming when I need some luck. Upload files, analyze away, generate images day by day, but remember what the critics say. ChatGPT, my digital friend, helping scholars comprehend. From philosophy to poetry, making learning never end. Language learning, cultural views, literature reviews, and ethics too. Creative writing when I'm stuck, brainstorming when I need some luck. Upload files, analyze away, generate images day by day, but remember what the critics say. ChatGPT, my digital friend, helping scholars comprehend. From philosophy to poetry, making learning never end. Making learning never end. It's not perfect, that is true. Facts can be wrong, context misconstrued, but as a tool to help us grow, there's so much more for us to know. ChatGPT, my digital friend, helping scholars comprehend. From philosophy to poetry, making learning never end. Making humanities transcend. Remember to use it wisely.